The day has come. I am so excited about this. The lads at BadStepFx reached out to me a couple of weeks ago to collab with them on their new release to collab for their new LaWahWah pedal, which is based on the Ibanez WH10, except it's just a bit better. Just to let you all know, I actually designed this pedal myself. All my own custom colors, my name is even on this pedal. I can't wait to see it. Right, let's do it. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh man, this is so cool. Here we go. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. Oh. Lads, this is amazing. This is hands down the coolest pedal I've ever seen. Check this out. It's even got my name right there. That's so cool. Okay, so I have the BadStepFx LaWahWah pedal. I have the Ibanez WH10 V1. And I have the Ibanez WH10 V3. Let's go through these three pedals and see what's the first things that stand out to me. Number one, how easy is it to turn on and off? Okay, so the LaWahWah turns on very easily and turns off very easily. You can actually do it by hand, no problem. The V3 is probably the toughest of all of them. It's actually, you can turn it on and off by hand, but it's kind of difficult. The V1, so this pedal kind of sits in the middle with the tree. The easiest to turn on is the LaWahWah, in the middle is the V1, and the most difficult pedal to turn on is definitely the V3. Let's talk about the weight of these three pedals. So the V3 is definitely the heaviest by miles. This is like definitely 5 times the weight of these two. So between the V1 and the LaWahWah pedal, the LaWahWah is definitely a little bit lighter. So the LaWahWah is the lightest of all three. Let's talk about the design of the three pedals. So I mean, this definitely goes to LaWahWah. This is by far the coolest pedal of all three. And you can actually design these yourself on the website. You can get your own initials on it. It's amazing. One of the most important features about the Ibanez Wah is it fragile or is it strong? I'm going to exclude the V3 from this because it's made of metal. Obviously this is the strongest. So between the V1 and the LaWahWah, which is the stronger pedal? So before I even play this pedal, the plastic definitely feels stronger than this. Like, to be honest with you, when I try and turn this thing on and off even with my hands, I feel like I'm going to crack something. It just doesn't feel great. That doesn't feel any way fragile to me. It actually seems really sturdy and strong. Okay, so I've just spent a full day with LaWahWah pedal. I've been playing this thing for like the last 5 hours. I'm going to go through some really important points about this pedal. Number one, the sound. Does it sound like an Ibanez WH10? The simple answer is yes, it does. However, these all sound different. This is a LaWahWah pedal, this is a V3, and this is a V1. The three of these pedals all sound different, and I'm going to tell you how. First of all, the V1. This is the most subtle wah of all of the wahs. It doesn't scream like any of the other wahs do. Especially in the toe down position, it doesn't have the same scream that the rest of them have. The V3. This is a bit more extreme than the V1. It definitely screams a lot more. It's a bit more harsh. And the BadStepFx LaWahWah pedal, I feel, has the most extreme sound. When you put this in the toe down position, it screams, just like you'd hear John Frusciante do on stage. Point number two, I think the coolest thing about this pedal is that it's the first ever customizable pedal. You can choose exactly what colors you want on this whole entire pedal, and you can get text on it, put your name, your initials, whatever you want. And for me, to be honest, that's the coolest thing ever. I've wanted a custom pedal all of my life, since I've been a child, and it just hasn't been possible. There was no one ever doing this. So this is insane. I opted for a kind of a pink and purple and yellow, kind of a crazy looking pedal, and this is one of the coolest features about BadStepFx LaWahWah pedal. I'm going to bring you through the website and the online customizer in just a minute. Now let's go into some specifications. Like any Ibanez WH10, you have the guitar and the bass switch. This pedal is made of plastic, and to be honest, I prefer that it's made of plastic because it stays in the same specs as the original Ibanez WH10. And as I said earlier in the video, even though this is made of plastic, it is super strong. I can stand on this all day and I don't feel like I'm going to break it, whereas this is a nightmare. I've owned this Ibanez WH10 V1 for 5 years and I've gigged it 0 times because I just can't gig it. Every time I stand on this thing, I think I'm going to snap it in half. Next is how easy this is to turn on. So I mentioned this earlier, it's super easy turn on, super easy turn off. You don't have to jump on this thing to turn it off, but it also doesn't turn on and off too easy, which is actually very important. Let's talk about powering this pedal. So you have 2 options. You can use a 9-volt power supply, or you can actually use a 9-volt battery in the back. The LaWahWah pedal is also true bypass, which I personally prefer. Like the V3 comes with a switch for true bypass or buffered, and I just constantly have it on true bypass. I prefer that myself. You also have an unlimited warranty on this pedal, so if anything happens in the future, the guys at BadStepFx will look after you. Right, so next up, we're going to see how this wah pedal sounds. I'm going to start off with the effect all the way up on 10. I'm going to play through a clean amp. Then I'm going to kick on my Boss DS2. Then I'm going to bring the depth down to halfway, and then after that I'm going to bring it down to 0, and you can see all of the sounds that are in this wah pedal. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm going to bring you into the website and show you the online customizer. It is absolutely insane. Right, so let's jump into the website. Right, so it's BadStepFx.com. And first of all, if you actually scroll down, you'll see if you want the same wah pedal as me, you can actually do that. The LaWahWah custom Davy pedal is right there, already custom made. If you want the same pedal as me, go for it, lads. And not only that, but there's also some already custom made pedals there. You have a Lakers pedal and a Dream Step pedal. But let's jump into the really fun part, the customizer. So this is exactly where I designed my pedal. So there's a basic, intermediate and unlimited version. Let's just pick the unlimited one for the crack. First of all, you have a choice of a base color, so let's go pink. Then you have top color, let's go purple. You also have a choice of triangles color, so let's go yellow for that one. Then you have the sticker base color, so let's go black. Then you have a sticker logo color, so let's go pink. Then you have a brand logo color, so let's go yellow. Then you have the knob color, so let's go yellow again. Then you have the knob stripes color, so let's go black. And if you want to add your name to the pedal or your initials, you can do so. So let's hit yes on that. And then John Anthony FRUSCIANTE automatically pops up, which is hilarious. That's so cool. A couple of important points to note. This isn't a sponsored ad or anything like that. However, the lads did send me the pedal for free and told me to give an honest opinion on the pedal. I'm not being paid to give my opinion on this. This is my honest opinion. If you're thinking about buying a BadStepFx LaWahWah pedal, use the discount code below. It's just my name, DAVY, and grab yourself a discount. Another important point to make is that there's no waiting list for this pedal. From the day you order it, it'll be at your house in about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to have BadStepFx website linked in the description. Also will be the discount code. Thanks a million for watching. See you in the next one.